this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lade. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Running right, this is Krosky-Merritt. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He throws it deep to the left side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bengals have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. Can. Start.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a toss left side. It's Brown. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. No running here. It's Todd Brooks. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go.
From the gun, P-Rod. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 2.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Gun. Cut. Big third.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It might be Captain Obvious here, but the team who wins today, Kate, it might just be the team who finally takes care of the football.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Brought in by Hooper. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
They go inside give to Prosky Merritt. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hauled in by Lane. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. The Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Gets him right back to McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Prosky Merritt on 1st down. And he gets him around 6 there. And stop made by Barrett Carter.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down mark.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Come back to you. Back to 60. 70 Rangers. 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Slot man's in motion right. Daniels now on 1st down. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 2.
Let's go.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Left hook, 70.
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Bengals nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 2.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. 11. They can.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. 1st down. Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Hold the ready.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go now. Hey, Viking, let's see. Go check. Go.
Looking to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Back to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Gun. Dot. Big 13. Big 13. 12.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Moving into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Y'all got a problem not tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't any more Power Rangers.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. It's inside the 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Stop.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
On 2. Here we go. Stop.
Brown does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Here we go. Stop.
Finds him over the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of process processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hot quick right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Now Daniels off to play action. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a G. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me a lot. Give me the rock. And give me the key.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. Start. 180. Place hot. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Now to throw. He's got Jones for the completion. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's get set. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Gets it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
180. Place up. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go. 180. Legs hot. Stop.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
180.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And their season will begin with a win. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a